Hi guys and welcome to Investor's Guide to the Galaxy. It's your host Alex Ionescu. Elon Musk about Tesla FSD 10.13. Tesla boosts spending up to $8 billion for EV charging network. Tesla poised to open its Supercharger network to other electric vehicles. Ibrahim Alhusseini, full cycle founder and early Tesla investor, sells Tesla stock at $1,000 and wants to buy back at $400. Let's dive right into it. Tesla stock price down today 3.57%. Year to date down 35%. Past year up 20%. Elon Musk shares updates about Tesla's FSD beta 10.13. On Twitter, Tesla owner Silicon Valley. How are you feeling about this update? Elon Musk replying, should be a major improvement with respect to complex left turns. Earlier this month, Tesla started rolling FSD beta 10.13 and the release notes referenced beta tester Chuck Cook's challenging unprotecting left turn. Other improvements centered around false positives and false slowdowns around crosswalks. FSD beta is on track to be released for all North American customers before the end of this year, and hopefully if we get regulatory approval, we'll also be releasing it hopefully in Europe and some other parts of the world. When asked how he felt about how FSD was going and whether or not Andrej Karpathy's departure had any impact, Elon said that Tesla had a team of around 120 people in their software AI group who are extremely talented. Speaking of Tesla FSD, in the past I've shared some Tesla FSD videos. In every video, Tesla FSD was doing great. Today I want to show you a video where Tesla FSD made mistakes. Taylor Hogan on Twitter.
And I believe next turn the Tesla gonna turn right. Let's see what's the Tesla gonna do here. Because it's like, oh, fuck. You heard that? The Tesla just hit those with two wheels. Wow. Oh yeah. I hope I'm not broke them. And I don't know what's the Tesla gonna do here. Wow. So sad. I think I crushed my two wheels. Wow. Why it's moving this way? I don't know. What's happened with the Tesla? I'm not sure. And actually, I'm gonna show you right now how my wheel's looking. Alright, so you can see here. That's the one thing that I got from that. And the other one, it's over here. Over here is a little bit.
So yes, Tesla FSD is not perfect. But you have to think of it this way. Tesla FSD is like a newborn child that is learning to walk for the first time. Does the child get the walking right the first time? Heck no. He stumbles, he falls, he gets back up, he tries again, then he eventually learns to walk. Tesla seeks to expand EV charging network, boosts annual spending up to $8 billion.
EVs now, Tesla trying to get federal money to build out its EV charging network to vehicles made by other manufacturers. Yahoo Finance senior autos reporter Praz Subramanian here with us now. Praz, kind of reminds me of the old Apple argument, 19 different chargers. You see what they're doing in the UK, trying to simplify that process. Shouldn't we have had a universal EV charger to begin with? But what are we learning about this network?
I want to talk about this phone charger. So I'm really getting my excited here.
The UK's onto something, man.
Yeah.
One charger kind of makes sense. But anyway,
I agree.
digress.
You know, and Musk's been saying he's been wanting to expand that network.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing that at the state level in California, they applied for state funding there, and they got approved for 4 different sites out there to expand their to add more fast charging there for the people in California. So that's good. I think there's some questions here as to, you know, are they expanding in the existing network or making a whole new one for new users, right? Are they going to actually just add ports, or are they actually going to make new chargers for them? That's one question. You know, Tesla has like 14,000-ish fast chargers. The entire nation as a whole only has 10,000, right? So they have a bunch more. So they're going to maybe, you know, we'll see what happens in California. And also, the other thing is, can Tesla favor its own Tesla users as opposed to other people like who are GM owners or Ford owners. And the question, and actually they can do that. They can actually have lower prices via subscription or loyalty programs for those people and charge higher prices for non-Tesla owners as well.
All right, Praz, got to ask you about Tesla boosting spending. We've seen a lot of cuts, at least in the terms of growth of employees. But I'm just wondering, where is this boost focused? Because I know Musk has not wanted to affect the assembly line before.
Yeah, so we're seeing a potentially boost here in CapEx spending from 5 to 7 billion to 6 to 8 billion, actually, about a billion more this year. He had talked about how the new factories are money furnaces right there. It's hard to ramp up. They had to shut down Giga Austin, Giga Berlin, even Giga Shanghai for a few weeks this month to optimize, make those better. So you're going to see more output, but at what cost, right? Maybe some cost controls are going to go out the window. I don't think Musk is happy about that, but he knows he has to do it. Also, I want to touch on what you guys have talked about with Bitcoin. They also in that 10Q noted a $170 million impairment on those Bitcoin sales. So, hitting Musk too there as well, in addition to the
They should be mining Bitcoin with those supercomputers inside the Teslas when they are not being used by the owners. I think they could make a lot of money there.
Some mining there in the cars, yeah, why not?
Jared's on to something.
Tesla poised to open its Supercharger network to other electric vehicles. Tesla already has a national network of fast chargers for its own drivers, but they aren't available to other types of vehicles in the US. For a year, the company has said it plans to open its US network to others, though details about timing and whether it would open existing stations or new ones have been sparse. Recent regulatory filings and other documents indicate that the company is applying for public funding that, if granted, would require access by other makers of EVs to the network. Tesla's right price is around $400, says Full Cycle's Alhusseini.
Ibrahim, welcome. I think you're saying you sold your Tesla position when it was at about $1,000 a share, around $1 trillion valuation. What's Tesla really worth, and what's the price you'd be willing to pay to get back in?
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to see the company back when it was a private company and invested in late 2008, I believe, and sold a big chunk in 2013 and the rest when it reached over $1 trillion. Partially because I looked at something unique about that company, which is that 37% of its shareholders are retail investors, and that confluence of, let's say, the gamification of investment plus all that free government capital, plus Elon's constant reach out to these retail investors was buoying the stock to such a degree that I thought once the money ran out and the image of the infallible Elon Musk starts to wane, a lot of those retail investors will also start realizing that 79 times price to earning ratio is too exuberant. And even though I believe in the company long term, that's just too much for it. And I believe the right price is around 400. So I'm going to wait on the sidelines until I pick it back up at that price.
Okay, why 400? And put that in light of the challenges that we expect the company to be facing this quarter and for the rest of this year. I mean, why doesn't Tesla get Netflixed, right? Given that there are competitors who, the threat is always competitors are going to get into the space and have success. They haven't really in a significant way yet when it comes to EVs, but they have in streaming, and that eventually has caused a re-rating in Netflix. Why won't that happen to Tesla?
It will happen to Tesla. I don't know if it'll be crushed to that degree, and even if it does, I'm long-term bullish on Tesla. So even if it goes below 400, I'm happy to hold it again for the long term, like I did, because I see it breaking through the $2 trillion mark in the long term. But we're talking about maybe even 8 to 10 years ahead, and I'm happy to be a long-term holder of the stock. There are 70 models of EVs entering the market, both on the low end and the high end of the market. So the association between Tesla equaling electric vehicles will start to dilute over time as consumers have more options. And as we know, their battery division did great, but their solar division, due to capacity constraints, did very, very poorly.
Ibrahim Alhusseini, founder and managing partner of Full Cycle. It's a renowned venture capitalist, sustainability-focused entrepreneur, and philanthropist with more than 25 years of experience in operations, sales, and finance. Through this work, Ibrahim has developed an unparalleled network of industry leaders, investors, and entrepreneurs across the sustainability space. He has raised $500 million of capital to back dozens of companies and was an early investor in Tesla Motors, Ifenera, Bloom Energy, and Proteus Energy, as well as Aspiration, WePower, Cadence Health, Thrive Market, and Clean Choice Energy, among others. Is Tesla stock gonna hit the $400 stock price? Do you think it's a good thing that Tesla is opening Supercharger network to all EVs? I'd like to know your opinion on all of this. Please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm so that other people like you see this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you that watch my videos. See you next time.